What's going on, everybody? Today I'll be going over if Anaxa is worth it in version 3.2 of Honkai Star Rail. Now, before I go into anything, I have to say, just because a unit is good, or even if they're meta, doesn't mean that they are worth it. And frankly, there are no characters in this game right now who are a must pull. And I'm speaking as somebody who I don't have Robin, I don't have Sunday, I don't have Casters or Anaxa or Mighty. These top units, only quote-unquote meta units I have on my account would be the Herda and Tribi, and that is quite literally it. And despite that, I can clear all of the endgame as a free-to-play. So take my advice, do not make the mistake of pulling for every single meta unit, because the meta will shift from all of them because of the constant shift in meta, and people will just go ahead and blame it on Pirate Creep when it is not that. So with that being said, Anaxa, he will shine, don't get me wrong. He's meant to be a sub DPS, but even as a main DPS, he will be great, don't get me wrong. AoE damage dealer in an AoE meta, he will keep up with the Herda and Casters at E0 S0, but does that mean that he is worth it? No. First things first, we have, actual AoE DPS units that are meant to be main DPS units, like the Herda and Casters, who are meant to be main DPSs. Anaxa is not. I feel like a sub DPS, you could use them with the Herda and get some crazy results. But even so, if you want to use Anaxa for the Herda, you don't have to. You will go crazy, but you don't have to, because the Herda genuinely, she is good enough. Jade, I understand I have Jade, but you can most erudition. Argenti if you have him, Nico 4-star Herda, probably Serval as well. Any erudition unit that can attack often, they don't do follow-up attacks, going to be good enough for a second erudition unit with the Herda. You don't have to go for Anaxa to maximize the Herda's damage, because her damage is already good enough. You would be over investing into the Herda if you were to go for Anaxa for her. It's like going for Fugue or Rappa or Firefly, which I will talk about in another video, but you don't have to go for these extra units to maximize your team comps when they can be good enough. People are saying that Firefly E0 S0 got power crept. No, she didn't. It's just that we're in an AoE meta right now. As soon as we shift away from that, Firefly will once again rise back up as a tier 0.5, or maybe even a tier 0 DPS. Probably tier 0.5, but that is still good enough to clear the endgame and get max stars. So for the Herda, I wouldn't recommend Anaxa, because most other eruditions would be good enough. I wouldn't recommend him as a main DPS because we have other AoE DPSs. So why should you go for Anaxa? He is great, don't get me wrong, the damage will be there. He is like a modern day Silver Wolf, right, with the weakness break, or just the weakness implant, I should say, and all that. So he will be great, don't get me wrong. I just don't recommend him because I would consider him overkill, especially if you've already been playing the game for a while. If you haven't, and you are low on units, however, then you should go for Anaxa. I won't say you absolutely have to, but you will benefit significantly from going for Anaxa, same way that us veterans did when we first got Silver Wolf back at the beginning of the game. Anaxa will be great on your account for a long time. The DPS, the sub DPS, if you're in the mid game, you started recently, maybe you started back in version 3.0, go ahead and get him. But if you are watching this, you're a veteran, you've been for at least a year, you will not need Anaxa. You will not make that big of a difference on your account. But that's about it for this video. I'll see you. Goodbye.